fuck about that. All right, y'all. So great. Hey, one of my favorite topics, man. I appreciate y'all for the kind words of the Kings, but we're gonna move on. I'm sad that we gotta move on, but we're gonna do it. All right, so we have the Mavericks, y'all, and the Lakers went toe to toe yesterday. The Lakers had the biggest comeback of the season so far. All right, so Dave, you kick us off right here. Were you more impressed of the Lakers' 27-point comeback, or were you more disappointed in the Mavs giving up that 27-point lead?
So, people don't know Kyrie's my favorite point guard in the league.
Oh, for real?
It's my favorite point guard in the league. However, I'm more surprised not surprised, but I put more praise on the Lakers in this game than I do put fault on the Mavericks. Again, Kyrie just got traded there right before the All-Star break. So there's still some chemistry that still needs to be put there. Now, I understand that in the NBA, when you're up 27, you should win that game. However, in today's NBA, no 20-point lead is safe. I think we've seen that multiple times. I have with Miami. We've had multiple 20-point leads, and we've lost, or we've squeaked by a win. The way shooting is nowadays, you almost have there's no safe lead.
But David, Orlando knows about that, right?
Yeah, they do.
Sorry, Javon.
They do. Sorry, Javon. That wasn't me. That was Joe. That was your brother.
Hey,
not your adopted brother. Your other brother. You know, I didn't do it. But yeah, I'm more so giving the Lakers praise in this because of all the players that were involved in that. Again, they don't have to worry about giving up too many turnovers because they didn't turn the ball over a lot, and they were actually making shots, and it made LeBron look good, even though he didn't have one of his LeBron type games that he's had this year. The team around him actually was good, but with the news that we just heard, we don't know exactly what's going to happen with them now because I said this in the chat. After he hurt himself, he said, I heard a pop. Me, when I first heard that, I first thought Achilles. That's the first thing that came to my head was Achilles.
Yeah, say that.
Because I know someone personally who I play basketball with. I'm not a professional basketball player, but I love basketball. So I play basketball with this old guy I used to train with back in the day. And we were outside playing basketball at this playground at Garfield Elementary School, right there where I used to live at. And he went up for a shot, and we heard the pop. That's how loud it was.
You sure it was a pop from playing basketball, or was it another pop? You over there?
No. It was for playing basketball, and next thing you know, that was it for him. That was his career. I mean, he was already old, but that was it. He couldn't play basketball again. Towards the Achilles.
You're done, son.
That's just a tough.
That's what you said it.
I know.
They say you get Achilles, it feel like somebody kicked you. That's what
man. It's not a good one. When I usually hear someone say pop and it comes to their foot, I automatically go to Achilles because it happened to Kobe. When Kobe popped his Achilles, he heard a pop, and even though he walked up and shot those free throws, that was pretty much it. He wasn't the same after that. So, but yeah, I'm more impressed with the Lakers in that game because, like I said, I still think Dallas still has some chemistry to get as far as being able to get to be able to work together as a team with Luka and with Kyrie. So I still think they got some chemistry to work towards with. But the Lakers actually they look good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think I'm more impressed with the Lakers too. All right, like you said, Luka and Kyrie are still been in chemistry, especially late in the game. All right, late in the game, it's a lot of Luka posting up. He get double team, he passes to Kyrie, and then Kyrie passes it to the wing, and then next thing you know, Carroll is shooting a contested, desperate three with the shot clock going out. So I think that's what it is. And a lot of people trying to create drama between J Kidd and Luca when he said that I'm not the savior out there. I'm watching the game like y'all. But we got to grow up. People say he's talking about Luca, but I mean that's him coaching, man. That's him coaching. I think that Phil Jackson took that approach when he never called a timeout. He let them play through stuff. Jason Kidd did that. I think that was like a lesson. Like I think the Mavericks are confident gonna make the playoffs. They're using these last 20 games as a like a to get ready for the playoffs, basically. All right. So, but the Lakers play with more sense of urgency, especially midway through the second quarter. I mean, you up by 27, and then uh, after that, you get outscored basically by 30. So I think the Lakers had way more sense of urgency. In the second half, they shot 55%, Mavs shot 36%. In the fourth quarter, Luka and Kyrie combined 4 for 12, 33%. Kyrie was just off, man, in the second half. I mean, he was 3 from 12 in the second half, 25%. But what happened in the fourth quarter, every Laker contributed. Every Laker. AD. Oh my God, the movie there on Powell. Woo! The step back was crazy. All right. He got a crucial putback in the fourth quarter that was crazy. Hit that clutch bucket against Luka in the sideline that faded away. All right. When he saw the double team coming, he just faded away to the right. But BC hit a clutch three. Austin Reeves hit a hezzy move, go to the bucket. Dennis Schroeder hit a clutch floater in the paint. He was making plays too. Vanderbilt did good defense on Luka.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves also hit a clutch three. AD had Luka sealed, and he just shot the three, and he made it. I was like, okay. LeBron had a crucial layup in the fourth quarter, so they all contributed. They wanted to win that game. LeBron had multiple block shots, one on
Yeah.
Kyrie. All right, so
Sent
yeah,
that damn right to the stands.
they wanted to win. That's why, like last year, me, Javon, Ron, my friend Ron, and Blaze, we were on the show together, and we talking about LeBron, and I was comparing LeBron to MJ. How MJ, no, the Kobe, how Kobe against the Warriors, he got hurt, came back in, got hurt again, came back in, and then he tore his Achilles. But we was talking about how he fought through the pain because he tried to make the playoffs. Well, LeBron did get some Mavs. I'm not gonna say it was similar because he tore his Achilles, but LeBron got hurt, came back up, finished the game. Now he out for multiple weeks. So he was actually painful, going through pain, but he really wanted that game, and I respect him for that. So kudos to LeBron. It's sad to say that he got to miss. He got to miss a couple of weeks. So we'll see how AD holds up while he's gone. Because right now, I think the Lakers are without LeBron this year. I think I saw it without LeBron this year. I don't have it, but I think they're 3-7, something like that, or 5-9, something like that. They got a losing record without LeBron this year. So Tom will talk to us.
We have to grow up if we want to win a championship. What the Lakers just showed us, it's not a rabbit that wins, it's the turtle. I had to say that just because we got some Spartans in here, it's the turtle. And they wanted that game. You know what I mean? Like we kind of figured the Mavs would have a game like this where they would be up by a lot of points, probably like we wouldn't say maybe 30, maybe like a 25-point lead, 20-point lead on a team, and the team probably would cut the lead to maybe 5 because at the end of the day, the Mavericks really weren't known for defense. And one of their main defensive players, they kind of shipped them out when they got Kyrie in. So for this to happen, I mean, we knew it was gonna happen, but for it to be the Lakers, that's when we was kind of like, but I don't really want to give too much about the Mavericks because Jason Kidd is doing what Jason Kidd is known to do. Like if you never seen that clip with with someone Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, where they was talking about how Jason Kidd the coach versus Jason Kidd the friend are two different people. Like Jason Kidd gonna actually coach you when you get out there. And I think Kevin Garnett said, I think that's the reason why I retired, because after he was my coach, I'm not running no more. I'm almost 40. I'm not about to run no more. And what he's going to do after this game, he's going to show him that film. And he's like, look, we have to be better on the defensive end. We have to be more efficient when it comes to our offense because this whole I pass the ball to Kyrie and he does his thing sometimes, or I pass it to Luka and he does his thing sometimes. And then, hey, we pass it to each other. And if neither one of us want to shoot, we just give it to somebody else to throw it up so they can get the bad shot percentage. Like, that has to stop. Like, that just has to end, especially if we want to go into the playoffs and we got to play against teams like the Kings who has chemistry. And I'm just throwing it out there because they have the chemistry. For LeBron, I'm mad the announcement kind of came out before our segment because I definitely was going to say this. LeBron's hurt. He knows he's hurt. I like the fact that he's battling through the pain. But should he rest just a little bit? Because if the end goal is to make the playoffs, You kind of want to make the playoffs, but you don't want to be hurt when it's time to play in the playoffs. So what would be the point? The 23 most important games ever. You get there and you can't even play in the playoffs.
Isn't that this almost the same as when we were talking about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens? If you really think about it, they were trying to say that Lamar's not playing because he's hurt, but people were trying to say maybe he should play just so he can make it to the playoffs and look good to the playoffs.
Well, the difference is LeBron got guaranteed your money. that's why Lamar ain't gonna rush it. But
That's
LeBron, he got bigger. Not say he got bigger goal. Yeah, he do. His bigger goal is to play with his son. So he's not about to ruin that. And also, this is a time of the season where he has to trust his teammates. I think he's doing the right thing by resting up. Cause like you said, what's the point of playing on it? You can't really be 100% in this stacked Western Conference.
And you
So
know
gotta trust
AD.
his teammates.
You know AD.
Yeah.
So like let AD build off this momentum from yesterday, 30 and 15. Like build off of that. And you got role players. That's the one thing I'm saying before we go to the next thing. The Lakers finally have role players who are actually serving their purpose on the court. They're not just standing around anymore. Like Beasley will go get a bucket. Vanderbilt will go get a rebound and a putback. Like they have players.
Yeah, endless rebounds.
Yeah.
definitely.
All right, Lakers, man, good job. Win. Hey, Mavericks, Kevin, I said in the chat, if y'all don't get y'all act together, y'all gonna mess around being in play-in. All right, so y'all better get this Kyrie and Luka situation. All right. So